in Santa Monica driving to LA, right near LAX. And I have butterflies in my stomach because I'm like, what is going on? What's wrong with my mother? I'm waiting on any kind of bad news. So I get to her house. She lets me in this time. Something was definitely wrong. It was so thick in the air that you could cut it with a knife. And I just had to try and stop myself from shaking because my nerves were on edge. I was actually trembling in the car driving to my mom's house. So at the time, there were some guys in the neighborhood I'd grown up with. One of the kids' name was Adrian. We were best friends. And Adrian always found a way to do things the wrong way. I was able to forgive him for a lot of the dumb stuff that he did because he did a lot of stuff that didn't make sense. He was the kind of kid who would go off and do some dirt on his own and come back, and you'd see that he had a new watch or a new necklace or something. It seemed like something was driving him to do wrong. And even when you snapped him out of it, he couldn't tell you why he did it. He was a couple years older than I was, but I always could find a way to talk him into doing the right thing because I knew even then what karma was all about. I understood that spiritual law, that what goes around always comes around. We sit down and my mom says, I'm sorry to tell you that Adrian got killed last night. His cousin shot him and killed him in the middle of the street. And I was just stunned. And she said, he had been by here looking for you.
Looking for you. I need to see my...
And I saw death on him. My grandmother could actually see spirits, and my mom and grandmother could see death on a person before death collected their spirit. She did not want our paths to cross because she saw the spirit of death on him so strong that she knew there was nothing she could do to turn back the tide. It was collection time, and he was definitely going to die soon.
I didn't want you anywhere near.
So I was like, well, Mom, maybe I could have helped change his path. Maybe. She was like, no, there was nothing you could have done. She said the spirit was on him too strong and his time was up. I go back to my apartment in Santa Monica and I'm really disturbed over the whole thing. I sat in disbelief for a long time and just kept rehearsing in my head, what if I had seen him? What if things had been different? And